Hi Capricorn, welcome to Heaven Healing and Tarot. This is Christina, and today we're going to get you some messages. Let's see what's going on in your energy and what your angels and guides want you to know. Before I get started, I always send out some healing. Take a deep breath with me. All right, let's just jump in, get some cards, see what's going on. The Sun, the Hangman, the Queen of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Page of Wands. Capricorn, I don't know, something really good is happening here. You have the Sun. That means some happiness is coming in for you. That means you're going to be really happy pretty soon. What is it about, though? That's what we got to try and figure out. What are you going to be happy about? You have the Hangman here, so I feel like you've been kind of stuck in some stuck energy lately. But you know what? I think it was a good thing for you because I think it gave you a chance to see things from different perspectives, kind of really take a look at your life, take a look at some things that you want to change or some things that you really want in your life, and maybe thinking about how to go about attracting them into your life. So I don't think it was a bad thing, but I think you've gotten some clarity. I think you finally maybe have some answers and you know what you're going to do now. So I also think that you've been kind of honest with yourself. You know, maybe taking a really hard look. Look, I've been looking for love, but I really haven't been putting myself out there, so it's kind of my fault. Like you're kind of taking accountability for your inaction, kind of, sort of, is kind of what I'm feeling. And it doesn't have to be that scenario where you were looking for love. That was just an example. But I kind of feel like you've been a little bit stuck. Maybe you weren't sure of how to proceed, but I think you have some clarity now, and I think you're going to go in the right direction. The Hierophant's here, so maybe you've had some advice. Maybe someone gave you some really good advice that you took to heart, or you're going to take to heart, and you're going to change things up. Either that, or you're stepping up and becoming some kind of a leader towards somebody. Maybe you're going to mentor somebody or give somebody else some really great advice. Either way, I think it's a really good thing. And then you have the Page of Wands. And who's the Page of Wands? The Page of Wands is somebody who's excited about life. Someone who has all these ideas, these thoughts going through. Oh, I could do this. Oh, I could do that. Oh, I could do that. I'm good. I know I'm good at that. I could probably do that too. Somebody who might be young, but has like young in thought. Like you have all these great thoughts. Obviously you can't complete or attempt all of those thoughts that you have in your head, right? So you're going to have to narrow down your focus, pick and choose one or two of them, but at least the enthusiasm's there. Like it's back again. Like you're getting your mojo back, it kind of feels like. So it's good. It's good because I think life's about to change for you, and it's either going to get busier or more exciting or just happier in general, which is really good with that Sun, right? It's going to feel good to feel good. So let me get you two more tarot. 8 of Wands. Now, it could be love at first sight. Look at that. 8 of Wands is quick moving energy, but we could resonate that with Cupid's arrows of love, Cupid shooting its arrows. So you could be falling in love for some of you. Now for others of you, I just feel like that's also like a communication card. So maybe you're coming out of like maybe a hermit mode where you've been like kind of been by yourself, and you're going to become more active, socially active, and putting yourself out there, communicating with people, talking to people, just being more social. That could be that. But whatever it is, I think it's a lot of energy. And I think the Page of Wands has a lot of energy. So I think your energy is coming out of that really slow motion mode into picking up speed, where things are going to become a little bit more quicker for you. And yeah, Yeah, I think you're coming out of timeout. I think you're coming out of timeout. That's rest and relaxation or rejuvenation. I think you needed to be in hangman mode. I think you needed to be hanging from that tree for a while just to get some perspective, just to get some clarity. And I think you're getting it now. And now I definitely feel like your energy is picking up pace and you're going to become a little more active. It's not a bad thing. Oh, we've got inner temple, devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. So now, that's what you're doing. I think you have got your answers. You've gotten a clue. You kind of know what your heart wants. And that's the direction you're going to start going in or moving towards. So good for you. I think the timeout did you well. Practice, practice, practice. With daily practice, you can polish your skills and talents and increase your confidence. So, I just think that you're going to start slowly, maybe coming out of hermit mode or coming out of slow motion mode, where you're like, all right, you're going to dip your toes in. Oh, let me try this new thing. Okay, now that I did that, now that I got that out of under my belt, let's try something else now, new. Let's push ourselves a little bit more out of our comfort zone. Oh, I did something that was uncomfortable today. Okay, now tomorrow I'm going to do something else that's uncomfortable. Like it's going to pick up speed. You're going to get more and more comfortable with doing things that are uncomfortable or things that you haven't done in a while because you've been in hermit mode, like being more social, doing more things. So I think it's great. Freedom. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. So whatever anger or grief you are holding on to, you're freeing yourself from. I think you did get perspective in that time out where you're like, you know what? I don't want to live like this anymore. I want to be happy. I want to be social. I want to do things. I want to get out of my comfort zone. So I think you're freeing yourself from your own bonds that you put on yourself. Because maybe you were heartsick and you needed that time. So nobody's going to condemn you for taking that time out that you needed for being in hangman mode. But now it's going to be like you're free. You could spread your wings and fly now. Because you've healed enough. So that's pretty amazing. Romantic feelings. You are worth exploring. Well, the feelings are worth exploring. So you're going to have romantic feelings towards someone. All right, so maybe you are looking for love, right? If you already have a love, then you're maybe that spark is coming back. Sometimes we have ebbs and flows in our love life. Sometimes things have been blah, and other times they pick up. So I think if you are with a partner, you might be in an upswing in your romantic life. And for those of you who are single, it looks like you could be meeting somebody. Bats in the belfry. You can achieve great things. So this is just a card of saying, you know what, get your confidence back because you're amazing and you can do great things. You have potential here. You have a lot of potential. You can make your life great. So it's all about how things make you feel. Sometimes we have to push through uncomfortability to get that really good feeling, that feeling of freedom, that feeling of being alive, being happy. So you can achieve great things. I know you can. So, give it a shot. Live, just live. Live life to the fullest as best you can. Take your chances. The dream thief. Refusal of the call. All right, so I kind of feel like this is why you are in hangman mode. Somebody stole your dream. Somebody took your dream from you. And you had to recover from it. So whether you were, say you were, say you had the love of your life, but they were taken from you in some way. And, somebody stole your dream. Your dream was taken from you to live the fullest life you possibly can with your partner. And that was gone. That's gone now. And that sent you into hangman mode, where you had to pause. You had to heal from that. You had to figure out what you want, or you had to figure out how to live a new life. So I think this is just saying you're there. You're there now. You might have taken your time and not rushed out of that. You may have taken your time to sulk, or to feel sorry for yourself, or to figure out how to deal with the pain. That's all okay. We're all on our own timelines. We don't have to worry about timing. But I feel like now you're ready. Now you're ready. And I feel like it's coming. I feel like the next phase is coming. And it's going to be a good one. The Tree of Souls, Collective Wisdom, Kinship Group Library. I feel like you're going to meet people of like mind. I feel like that's what this is saying. Like the Tree of Souls is the Akashic Records. So that's basically saying what you went through or what you're going through is happening for a reason. It's already, your lessons have already been planned out. Like there are certain things you have to go through in this lifetime. And sometimes they're good and sometimes they're bad. But even the bad ones are good because we're learning from it. But I kind of feel like you might be finding people of like mind, or at least one person, maybe a romantic partner who's been through what you've been through. So let's use the example of losing a spouse again. Maybe you've lost your spouse, but you're going to meet somebody who's also lost theirs, who knows what you went through, who went through the same things, and now you can come together and really enjoy life the second time around, this next go around. So I kind of really feel like that's what's coming in for you. Somebody of like mind, somebody who's been there and done that. The same thing that you've been through. Maybe not exactly the same way, but similar. So that's really good, because then you can have somebody you can relate to, and somebody who, when you complain about something, they're going to understand how you feel because they've been there too. So they're going to get you. Love that. Let's pull you some charms. All right. Capricorn, you are going in the right direction, but you are ready for a change. The zebra's here to help you make that change go a little bit smoother, which is always good, right? But yeah, I just kind of feel like something is either coming to an end or something is changing. And I think what's coming to an end is you're coming out of timeout and out of hermit mode. Abundance, you got the grapes. So some kind of abundance is coming in for you. Could be love, could be money, could be happiness and joy, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. It's abundance. Let's be grateful for it. Yeah, you got the infinity symbol. So, to me, that means that it kind of feels like a soulmate is going to come in, or a soulmate, you're dealing with a soulmate, somebody that you've known forever, lifetime after lifetime. You've been with someone. And they could be coming in. They could be that new romantic partner for you. Or if you're already with someone, it could just be a friend. Someone's coming in of like mind. Somebody's coming in who's been through what you've been through. So it could be just a good friend who lost their husband too, or lost their wife too. You know what I'm saying? But somebody there who's you're gonna relate to. Just kind of let go of the past if you can. It's hard sometimes, but just let it go. Don't hold on to it too tightly. We're meant to learn lessons, and we're meant to move on from them. All right? Well, nobody ever wants anybody to be stuck in grief for forever. So let's move on. We've learned. We've got the ruler. We've learned. We've grown, or we are growing. I think we always continue to grow up, because when we stop growing, I think that's when our time on this earth ends, because there's no more left to grow. So I think you're always growing, always learning. I think you're getting this childlike enthusiasm again. You have my Hello Kitty charm, which to me is a child charm. But you have the Page of Wands here, which is, again, that enthusiasm, that zest for life, that you know, let's get this done, let's do something, that excitement. So I really do feel like that's coming in for you. And then you have the angel wings. So, you know, no worries. Angels are here supporting you, loving you, and guiding you. You got some good stuff going on, Capricorn. And I think you're going to be really happy in the near future if you're not starting to be really happy right now. So, yeah, that's what I got for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and, you know, leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light.